Hey everybody, welcome back to Legacy's Grasp, a D&D 5th edition campaign. This is currently the first week, hour number 2. The party sits around a table in the bar and is attempting to not murder each other while we pick a quest. My money's on the wizards dying first.
So you guys got the clear indication of where everything's located kind of thing?
Yes.
Yes. No,
Is
thanks for that,
anyone
Bard.
confused, considering I just heard 2 yeses?
I'm just going to double check. Orcs are where? Tizir? No. On the way to
No.
Tizir? No. Clearly
No
I have a no
one-
to that question.
They're attacking Westgate.
Yeah.
Let them come to
So
us.
they're all the way in Westgate. Okay, Westgate. Still, again,
Cultists
I
are
swear
over
to
there,
God,
too.
I've been
The only
gone for-
information you have for the orcs is that they're attacking Westgate and to avoid that.
This
large
is true
one.
what they say. Stuff comes in cycles. I swear to God, they just did this 10 years ago. And the cultists, okay, we know where those are. And the pirates and the sea monster are also over there?
The
They're
pirates
closer.
are along the coast, but that part where you see known as the neck is the little spot that's in between.
Oh, okay.
See this?
Yeah. They're
You can see how that would be easier to block
they're
people from
blocking
getting.
that trade route? Okay.
They're just apply a little pressure to the neck.
It looks exactly like that one spot in Archage.
They have the whole place in choke. You mean Colby Rock?
Yeah.
I missed that. That was good.
So they can't get trading in and out of Westgate, but
And it's the Westgate's king that's missing?
yes.
Oh, for fuck's sakes, that guy.
He's too busy being a cultist.
Okay, so there's literally nothing here. So, okay, let's just, yeah, okay.
Like Westgate's all sorts of fucked.
And how far from Westgate are we?
You are a decent distance.
How many
You're,
days
I
of
think,
travel?
14 days, I want to say. Let me just double check that, because I might be wrong.
But there is
I
a
wrote it down.
caravan waiting outside for us.
There's a caravan that you were traveling with that brought you to here. They will be leaving with or without you
Gotcha.
at some point. Unless you decide to go a different direction, or a different way, or find a different way.
Do we have our own wagon or anything?
Nope.
Which direction is the caravan going?
Towards Tazir.
Okay.
So we've been pretty much carrying our personal belongings either on their wagon or on our persons.
Anyone who's been to Tazir, you know that Tazir is a merchant republic where lots of trading goes on. Anyone who hasn't, you don't know that.
Okay. So I just saved the party. I think doesn't matter which one we're going for. We're heading on that caravan in the morning.
Well, sounds like we should have a drink for now.
Right, plenty of time to sort out the minutia.
You two try not to get in trouble while we're in town.
Ah, you know us. When have
That's
we ever been in trouble?
exactly my point. I give them the...
I give a small laugh, having had.
So
a
how
history.
exactly did you get your guard duty off?
Excuse me?
Well, shouldn't you be guarding the city?
Rather not talk about that.
Interesting.
Do I know about that?
Yeah, you would have
Heard.
heard, yeah. Because you would have still been in the city when it happened.
I'll give a worried glance at Zojak.
You're like,
That's not a subject you should be talking
X-nay on
about.
the guard.
Ryan, you said there was drinks around for everyone to drink?
Yeah, they've just been sitting there on the table.
Yeah, after hearing mention of guard duty and such, I probably would have grabbed a drink and started drinking it.
Okay.
Yeah, if my character is going to be assassinated, then
Might as well be drunk.
What is it?
This would be ale, usually.
Take it, sniff it, and set it back down.
I'm
You
gonna
don't
push
want to?
mine towards the barbarian.
I'll take Moon.
Just take.
Unless the bar beats me to it, and then I'm like, oh. I'm pass it to me.
Grab faster. Apparently, you're going to have to get used to it.
Apparently. That one's definitely got a lot of brawn.
I just set the cup down slowly. Glare at Zojak.
I throw a wink.
I wonder if we would get there faster with the caravan or booking passage with the fellows in the corner.
Good question.
I think you're onto something there.
Guess there's only one way to find out.
Who's the prettiest? Just go talk to them.
They're not pretty.
Oh, you said who's the prettiest of the pirates or who's the prettiest
No,
of us?
of us.
Oh,
Okay, when you said that, I looked over at the barbarian for a second. The gaze passed over to the guard captain.
As I'm flicking my
I just
hair.
look right back. I just look right back at Moon. Looks like it's you, pretty boy.
I don't think so. Zojak,
Huh?
you seem to have a way with people.
Well, I suppose.
Hey, I don't want to be
As-
fighting in the bar tonight.
Before you start to get up from the table, I'm going to turn to everyone. Be ready to fight or run.
Well, if I'm lost, finish off
I
the
mean,
last of them.
I'm just still haven't gone or anything. It seemed like the type of people where you should buy a round of drinks. If I'm gonna go over there, you at least have to pitch in for that.
Here's your
suppose.
pitch. I hand him an empty ale cup.
I turn it upside down. What good does this do?
Well, you said
Walk over to
Don't insult the poor thing. I'm sure she thinks it has some sort of material value.
Well, you said you were buying a round, so I figured I'd give you my empty cup for a round.
We not make trade with pirates.
Just because cup is round does not mean it will get round.
And the mug back down on the table. Look, I said you were buying rounds, so I wanted a round.
I meant for them. And I didn't say I was buying rounds. I said we were
We're
giving out.
trying to book passage. This is no time to shake down your party mates. I'll stand up, take a few coins out of my purse, and hand them to Zojak. Here, get some rounds and talk to the pirates. I'll handle Zilla here.
Right.
Do you talk to all your ladies this way?
Duncan.
I'm
He
confused.
flashes you a look while he's serving some customers at the bar. He's
Whenever
kind of
you're free.
I walk over to the bar.
Yes, how can I help you?
I need a bottle of the strongest stuff you've got. Preferably something that can eat through the table.
What for? He looks at you.
Lady wants a drink.
Hey, I take that stuff outside. Now, your friend needs something, or is he also looking for something strong?
I walk over.
He's probably just going to have a round of ale for the fellas in the corner there.
All right, now that I can help you with. Wait, for them?
Yeah, for them.
Okay. General amount of coin exchanged.
Yeah,
No.
I give it.
I'm sure you have enough, right?
I should, yeah.
Yeah, one of you should at some point.
We dipped into our family's inheritance.
If this was our family's inheritance, so be it. I'm sure before the end of the month.
It probably wouldn't have been more than a gold at most. So
Yeah.
if you had a family inheritance of a gold, I'm sorry, but you have bigger problems.
I am going to ask for a bottle of wine, actually.
Oh, don't get that around here too often. He pulls out like a dusty bottle of wine.
Uh-huh.
Just kind of like brushes it off with his shirt kind of thing and just pours you a glass of the wine.
Oh, that's a vintage wine.
2, please, and I'll put the coins up.
Exchanges, pours another glass. Do you want the bottle?
Certainly. So I take the 2 glasses here and the bottle on the other side, walk back to the table, set 1 glass down in front of the barbarian. Try something a little refined for once. And then I set the cup down, take a sip of mine, grimace. Perhaps I spoke too soon, but it'll do for you.
I sample it.
You sample it?
How does that work? Do you just like swish it in your mouth kind of thing? Yeah. What do you...
I'm sorry, just imagine a barbarian woman sampling the wine.
This is a lady.
Yeah, not very refined lady.
Oh.
I don't know what that is.
I don't know.
He didn't ask for a roll.
But
I
you
was just
failed.
You did not manage to extend your pinky.
Tell me what you were doing and I'll tell you what happened.
I was just.
Don't worry, you won't die.
I was looking around the bar, investigating, kind of just seeing what I could see.
Yeah,
Apparently, you see.
you don't know how many drinks you had at this point.
I'm not drinking. But
Lol.
Are you sure you're not drinking?
I feel like I'm running into the walls like E.T. did.
If all you're trying to do is just like look around and investigate, let's just say it's too crowded for you to see anything.
Okay.
You've successfully determined there's 14 chairs.
You're in a bar with people.
There's lots of people in here tonight.
So is this what you drink all the time?
No. But it'll do.
So Duncan brings those round of drinks over to the table and makes sure to point out Zojak when he says they bought you a round of drinks or whatever, and all the pirates like kind of grab it and like quizzically look over and then like cheer as they like hold their mugs up like, yeah!
I'll give him a nod and I'll walk over.
So as you walk over, I guess there's a bunch of them that are kind of rowdy and like, well, less refined than you.
Right.
There's one who clearly looks like he's in charge. He's still sitting.
Okay. I'll say, gentlemen, from our adventuring party to yours around, you wouldn't happen to be heading the way of out of character. What's the
Westgate.
Westgate, would you?
No, we're not heading to Westgate, but we are heading east.
Really? Whereabouts east?
We were planning on going to Tazir.
I see. Tazir, eh?
Right.
Are you merchants?
No, we're not merchants. He starts laughing.
Tazir.
I go, I laugh along like.
That's pretty good.
All nervous. Oh.
He's a big guy too. Like he's big.
Yeah, we were looking for the quickest way east. When about would you be heading that way? And if you were heading there soon, would you mind a little company from our group?
And if you're willing to pay, you could come along.
I'll definitely discuss it with my compatriots. When were you planning on leaving?
We're planning on leaving in the night.
Excellent. Well, enjoy the round, and perhaps we'll talk soon. I just nod.
You kind of get the feeling that all he's really concerned about is the money. So
Yeah.
if you give him money, he was willing to give you whatever you wanted.
Right. Whatever I want.
Like, those other guys are negotiable too. Like, yeah. Here's Jimmy. You get
Excuse me. I walk back to the party. I sit down.
I reach over and pour some of the wine into your tankard when you get back to the table.
In my tankard?
Yes,
Oh, okay.
since you drank already.
Yeah. Yeah. And let me know if I need to roll anything at any point, Ryan. We've had a couple now.
Yeah, you've only had a couple. You're good.
Okay. So they're going tonight, apparently, but they want us to pay them.
It's to be expected.
Yeah.
Services
I'm I mean, we could get a free ride with a caravan here tomorrow, or go tonight. I mean, what's the hurry, really? King's already been missing 8 months. What's another day?
Honestly, I think I'd rather go with the caravan than show up with pirates. So
Yeah.
You know that the Merchant Republic's not that prestigious. It's actually kind of shady there.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well,
Okay. Just
I say in
Alright.
quotation, they aren't merchants. But they seem like an alright lot if you're willing to give them the cash.
I vote pirates.
Well, I hope you have some coin to foot that bill.
Throw some coins.
how much?
Um, a handful.
A handful of coins, throw coins.
Yeah, I didn't count it. I just threw it on the table.
Wow.
Yeah.
Is our trip with the caravan free?
It's already been arranged by
Paid for.
by the
Why
dwarf.
don't we just do
All
that?
right. And we got food and everything on the way with that.
Yeah.
I'm going to
Yeah.
attempt.
It's 3 days by caravan. It's like hours by ship.
See, that's okay. So that's what I was fixing to do, is trying to figure out how much we would save on this. So we would be there by morning if we went with the ship.
Right.
So, since it's not even an overnight trip, he probably's not going to charge us that much.
Take some coins back.
No one asked him how
Take
much.
some coins back.
No one asked him how much. You just
Yeah, exactly.
did you ask him how much?
No, I was bringing you the details, and I was the only one over there. The rest of you are just sitting here with your thumbs in your faces.
Let's push him back.
Which one's the leader over there?
The one that looks like the leader.
No, don't send her. I'm
You
just
say that? Yeah.
Yeah. I want to push Zojak. Go.
What?
It's
What
not
are
good
you
enough
pushing
for
me
you.
for?
Fine, I'll go find out how much.
Oh,
I start corking the bottle, I dust off stuff, put things in the backpack.
I'm sipping my wine tankard.
I just take the rest of mine and shoot it.
Hey,
What
what do
are
you
you
think
doing,
she's gonna
Scott?
say?
I'll still
you
walk
going?
over- Yeah, I'll still
Okay.
walk over towards him.
Are you trying to look like normal or like sexy or what kind of person? This is important. Are you trying to look tough?
She's just gonna walk on over there.
Okay, you are over there.
Oh. Did I said which one? I start looking around. Which one looks like the leader to me?
I don't know, but there's a really big guy that's just sitting down at the table, and the rest of them are all like arm wrestling and
Oh,
joking
you-
around and pushing and shoving each other.
I'll watch the guys arm wrestling for a second.
They're weak. You could probably take them like asleep.
Hey, you can get us a good deal if you can win an arm wrestling contest.
Yeah, wager the trip.
You're kind of starting to stand out though, because you've been staring at them and just standing there.
Yeah, I'm not saying anything.
Oh man, I can just see the big guy. Ah, you like what you see, eh? Pulls a torment. Ah. Oh no.
Hi, I'm the Barbarian, and I have a proposition for you.
Why don't you just ask him how much? See how that goes.
I'll go- After I'm done watching it for that second or three, I'll turn around and I'll ask the guy who I think is in charge, how much is it for the fair?
Excuse me, he says.
This look like a festival to you.
They wouldn't talk to a lady like that.
Context of conversation, Scott.
They'd be dirty-minded.
You know nothing about this man.
Maybe he used to be.
Climb on and I'll show you.
Oh, good.
He was a
Can I
knight.
just get this out without any more trolling going on?
No one's trolling you.
Oh, he totally said, "Excuse me," and looked at you with like a shocked look. All's in your court.
For my friend that you were just speaking with, the one that had bought everyone around,
Oh,
was how much was it for the trip?
thought you were asking me something else.
Oh, I get that.
I don't know. 100 gold.
100 gold. Okay, well, I will. I'll relay that real quick and
Oh wait, 50 gold.
50 gold. Let me speak with my fellow compatriots real quick, and I'll be right back.
Okay, hey, hold on now. 25.
25. I'm starting to get that sense that he's desperate for money.
You think?
Yeah.
World's worst negotiator.
25, huh? Well,
Tell you
Well-
what, I'll arm wrestle ya.
He pulls his arm out of its socket.
let me go speak with them real quick for 25 gold. Let me speak with them real quick. I'll be right back.
Sure.
You don't believe you.
His friend kind of nudges him and is like starts whispering in his ear, and they start laughing.
Uh-oh.
I'll go back and and relay to them all. Oh, it's 25 gold for the fair.
There's a fair?
Well, they seem like a gambling bunch. Maybe
Well,
you
what
should
were you
challenge
thinking?
them to a contest of strength. You're a strapping woman.
Before we do that, do we have 25 gold to make that fair? Should she lose?
25 gold? That's
Mhm.
madness.
Why are we doing this?
Well,
We've already got a caravan set up.
we'll save 3 days' time getting there, and plus they may be useful contacts in the future, Mr. Druid.
I see.
Listen to the
Well,
smart.
I have a bit.
I'm not
I do
I'm gonna
have
say-
a couple gold on me that I can spare for the fair.
I mostly travel alone, so
Now, what is this you thinking about arm wrestling?
Well, look at them.
They are all over there arm wrestling and like pushing each other and getting drunk and laughing.
Maybe if you beat them in the contest, we get the fair for 10 gold, and if not, we'll pay the 25. As long as we can actually afford to put our money with where your mouth is.
I look over towards Ezekiel for advice or thoughts.
Just look at him.
He's looking quite morose.
got a blink stare.
I just to raise an eyebrow.
What happened to the rest of my money?
You've spent it on that bottle of wine.
You spent it on wine. I've been watching you.
I'm not sure I see the point in spending money. Do we even know if it's going to get us there faster?
Yes.
How do we know these guys?
I'm gonna like show him some so on the map where I've done some figuring. It'll be 3 days passage if we take the caravan, but cutting across here we'll be there by morning.
How fast does this boat go?
Traditional speed.
There is that business with the sea monster that might be problematic if it is there.
We could at least take a look while we're out. You're gonna get a better view than we would from the road.
I was about to say anything's better than the grass we've been staring at.
What's wrong with the grass?
What's wrong with the grass?
So
Calm down.
you wish to fight a sea monster by getting on a boat and going to find it?
Well, we won't exactly be alone should it attack. We apparently would have 10 experts of nautical affairs.
I think you and I might have different definitions of experts.
They've been out there more often than I have.
I mean, it's also the matter of other pirates that might be trying to take these pirates' things, but, I mean, it is going to be faster, ultimately.
I would like to submit to you, if they are attacked while we're out there, I'm sure the other pirates won't be anticipating a bit of magic on their side, and we might even get a cut of that.
Yeah, there is that.
Maybe even a ship.
Maybe I should ask them if their boat is made of wood.
Right.
No, I'm sure it's lead.
Make sure that you're not blowing it up.
I think you've had enough, but you're probably still strong enough to win.
I'm going to
What kind of weird
explain.
lands do you come from, Barbarian?
Traditionally, fire is used in most nautical warfare.
It is a wooden horse.
Your people are not.
Balls of pitch lobbed across onto the other deck to set the boat on fire is very effective.
I was gonna say, do they have cannons, like, out of character? They must have cannons. There's gunpowder, right?
Have you seen the
Smoke
ship?
powder?
Oh, was there a picture of the ship?
Nope.
Oh, no. No, I mean, obviously we could ask. I just meant in general, is there cannons in the
There
realm?
might be a rowboat, I think is what he's wording us.
Do I know
It
if he's
won't be a
telling
little
the
dinghy.
truth about the distance?
Yeah, exactly. The pirates, all they have is a dinghy. The captain's just standing up in the middle of the dinghy pointing, like...
Row, row, row.
There's a guy holding a sail.
Do I know if he's telling the truth about the distance?
You've taken this journey a lot of times, so yeah, you're about right.
So it is faster by boat?
Yep.
Okay. And how much faster was it?
It will cut 2.5 days off of our travel time.
Off of a 2.5 days to Zir?
Yep.
Yep.
And how long is it
Are
going to
we trying to get there so
And
fast?
how long is it going to take us, like, what, 3 days to get there?
3 days by road, and we'll be there overnight by sea.
Well, if you guys think the boat's the best way, then...
I don't know about the best way, but I would say, even from my own perspective, it's probably the most interesting way.
How trustworthy are these pirates?
I'm just going to deadpan him.
How do we know
And
we
I'll
won't
look
get
at him and
robbed
say,
on a boat and sold in
Pirates
this
are
way?
not generally associated with trustworthy.
I look back towards Caleb. It's more like, how would I know that I'm going to be safe in the night?
You're worried about
You're
your...
safe.
Yeah, we all just look at you. You'll be
I
fine.
looked at him, perplexed, mutter to myself.
I didn't realize there was a yellow streak down your back.
Oh, I just start walking back towards the pirates. I walk.
So you're back. So you're back. You've decided then.
Yes, we have. We wish to issue a wager for you.
I'm listening.
I challenge one of your gentlemen to an arm wrestle, since everyone's be arm wrestling tonight. And if I win, we pay you 10 gold for passage. And if I lose, then it is 25 gold.
You gotta be flexing, right now?
No.
Showing
No.
off the brawn?
No. Big old heavy shirt.
I whisper, like, to the party, like, did we figure out if we have 25 gold?
Roll
That was
persuasion.
back. No.
Roll
We can figure
persuasion.
that out.
I've got 9.
And if you don't have persuasion, then charisma, not perception.
Steve,
Bad Barbar.
I fail.
Go home. You're
No
done.
good read. Read bad.
So you don't have persuasion.
No.
It's
He
not on
takes
your
a look
sheet.
at you. He kind of says, "You're with him," and he points at that Zojak guy.
Yes.
If I see him pointing, I nod. Thumbs up.
And
I'm going to elbow you again. You don't know what you're agreeing to.
I make flexing arms.
okay, he sees that. He kind of looks back at you. He says, How many of you are there?"
Six.
Oh no.
Pretty one.
didn't see.
The
Intelligence
horse, the horn.
Uh,
This many.
Six of us.
She
So there's
takes her
6 of you, huh? I got a counter offer.
Uh-oh.
How about you 6 wrestle me and my boys, and if you win, we'll take you there for free.
Let
All
me
the
go
guys-
back.
Is this
Let 'em
loud
know.
enough that we can hear?
That would have been loud enough.
Okay.
And all the guys
Check.
stopped cheering or whatever, and they're just looking now.
I'm gonna slap my face.
Wrestle?
Arm wrestle.
Oh,
Do we actually hear his
Hey,
mother across the bar, or
Yeah, I just said it, Zojak. Do you really think that the best person is negotiating this right now? Maybe you should step in.
Why didn't we
Do
let
we-
this happen?
do we hear his offer?
Yeah, we heard
Across
that.
the bar? Okay.
You heard that.
Wrestle all of us.
Yeah, I push you
Probably
forward.
take all of you.
Now I'm face palming to Magic Eye.
We'll see about that. This guy stands up. He's like almost 7 feet tall of pure muscle.
well, I,
But the other guys, they're like wafer thin. Like clearly all the protein's going to this guy.
Give me your cornbread.
Or you're pretty
Well-
convinced he's eating the other sailors.
I just sit down, I start laughing, I sit down at the table. Who's first?
Are
I'm
you
going to
sitting to wrestle?
Maybe you should go back to your group there, lass, and ask them if they're going to be part of this arm wrestle.
I
Otherwise, no
think by
deal.
this point we've kind of like come over and are all together. Yeah.
Go to a different table, guys.
I'm walking over there.
We turn
rolling
around
up my
and guys
robe
sitting at a
sleeve.
different table like, hi. I don't know these people.
Okay, so they're setting up. They just like pushed all the beers onto the floor, and now they set up. There's 5 scrawny little sailors, and then the big sailor on one side, and the big sailor's already sitting across from Scott's character, Fia, because she called him out.
So what is
Yeah.
this? Is this an arm wrestle or a wrestle?
Yes.
This
Arm
is an arm wrestle.
Okay.
You guys are. It's going to take a couple minutes for them to set this up, so you guys can do whatever you're going to do before you sit down and arm wrestle these guys.
So I
She
just
just starts
Mhm.
I just
jumping.
asked, is this like we swap in every time somebody loses, or do we each take one of you?
You each sit down, and if you win, that's one. First to 3 wins.
And can she do this multiple times?
What? Multiple times?
No, shush.
Just checking. I mean, we could.
I mean, I don't have my arm wrestling attire.
I mean, I could wrestle you, but she could probably beat you all. But anyway, I just grab a seat.
I mean, if you're afraid of our barbarian woman friend here, I understand.
Where do you sit?
I'll sit next to Fia.
Okay.
All right.
Roll up my sleeve.
Ryan,
It's not time yet.
Oh, okay.
I need
A
your
little eager there.
I need your opinion.
Yep.
Read this with me, if you would.
You don't look good in pink.
10 Swiss floating disc. Okay.
Okay.
This spell creates a circular horizontal plane of force, invisible, 3 feet in diameter and 1 inch thick that floats 3 feet above the ground in an unoccupied space of your choice. The disc remains for the duration. It can hold up to 500 pounds.
Yep.
If more weight is placed on it, it fails and everything drops to the ground. It's immobile while I'm within 20 feet of it. What I'm thinking is I wonder if I can position this off to one side of me so that unless he can beat the 500-pound disc, I can go back.
You totally could. Yeah.
Okay, that's what I'm doing.
What? How long is it going to take to do that?
It's a action to cast it, and it lasts for an hour.
Okay. So it's just instantaneous?
Yeah.
Great. Take your seat. Make sure you cast that before you sit.
Yeah.
Where are you sitting?
I'm going to sit on the far right. I'm
So
guessing
you're first.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I'm rolling up my sleeve, and I'll have you know it's been quite a while, so do go in easy on me.
You make it
So
sound
now-
like you're like you're stretching your fingers in your arm. Meanwhile, that's your somatic.
Yeah.
So we're just waiting
I'm
for.
behind him, giving him like a shoulder massage. All right, champ, you got this.
There's the guy beside him that's sitting in a table empty. There's 2 empty seats right beside, in between Zeke and Moon. So waiting for Caleb.
I'll take an empty one that looks like I could may have a chance of winning.
Okay. What the hell's your name again? Zojak. Okay.
Do you want me to do a perception check for that? You're
Pretty convinced as long as you didn't fight the guy that was like entirely muscly, you might have a good shot.
Okay. With my horrible
So
strength.
that leaves the last spot to Caleb. And Caleb, are you just sitting down at the table, or are you
Wait, am I
gonna?
sitting down there?
I'm gonna cast.
Oh,
this
sorry. Yeah.
on
There's also
myself.
a guy still to go.
Yeah. Stop forgetting about me.
My apologies. Where are you sitting?
Huh? I guess I'm gonna sit next to P-Brain Braid Huntingtail.
Which one?
What?
Sorry.
Fia.
You can't. Zeke's
Oh.
beside Fia. You can
Oh,
either
okay,
sit
what,
beside
sit
Zeke
on the other
or
side?
Zeke or Zojak or Caleb, unless he decides.
I want to sit by Zojak because he's pretty.
Okay.
And I'm going to take off my shirt.
Oh, damn.
And the guy across from me want to wink at him.
D4.
Roll intimidation.
Okay.
Or is it persuasion?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes, it is.
Roller's choice.
Roller's choice. Okay.
That's what I say. I don't know about Ryan.
Oh my gosh, where is it?
Hey, I like that idea. I'm gonna do the same thing.
No, don't.
Whoa.
Shirt on.
It's not acceptable. Keep your clothes on.
If you try to take it off, I'm gonna use my tail to pull it back down.
Cool. Cool.
Hey.
What are you doing?
I'm
Cast a spell
casting
on yourself.
guidance on myself,
Okay.
and then I'm gonna add that bonus to my strength check.
Okay.
Super awesome. So we're all cheating.
Okay.
No,
Okay,
not
so I
really.
still need to
Yes.
roll.
So, sorry, did you roll intimidation? Yeah. Okay.
Oh, wait. That doesn't look like it's good, was it?
Grr.
That's not good.
No. Oh, it turns out he's flattered. It's like, wait,
Well, it depends on what he's resisting it with.
yeah.
You remind him of a cabin boy he wants.
Okay.
Oh, let's go with it.
I'll say he doesn't look impressed.
All right. So the main guy at the end of the table gets up and he says, "All right, boys, let's go." And he points down to the end of the table, and he points at Moon and the pirate. And,
All right.
I guess there's no point in rolling because he's never going to win. How long does this last?
An hour. I'm waiting. And
Okay.
then when he gets tired, I'm going to beat him.
What you're going to see, because there's no point in him rolling, but he's going to keep trying to push your arm, but all it's going to do is hit this wall, and you're really just kind of sitting against this wall,
Mhm.
trying to, I don't know if you're trying to make a face like you're struggling.
Yes.
Yeah,
I'm-
okay. So you're making these struggling faces, and he's like giving it his all. Like, "Ah! Ah!" He's got the edge on. He starts cheating by grabbing the edge of the table and like trying to maneuver. But really, after a while, you can kind of see that his arm starts shaking, and he can't quite hold it there any longer.
Mhm.
And he's like, it's now like his arm's almost like falling over, and you
Yes.
kind of just like slam it down with no problem
The whole
whatsoever.
time you're sitting there looking at your other hand's nails, like chewing on them every once in a while. Yeah.
Oh, no.
Oh, are we ready to start? No.
Are
I-
you
as
quite
soon as
finished
I'm-
yet?
As soon as I finish that, I get up and I bow and thank him for the competition. When I do that, I mutter something and dismiss the disc, so no one knows what the heck has happened.
And he kind of just falls over. He's like grabbing his arm, like, oh my god, just freaking out. And then
I'm massaging mine as I walk back.
points to the big guy.
I'm like, you wouldn't happen to have a spare one of those, would you?
The big guy points down towards Zojak and says,
right, and I wink.
it's your turn. And then you roll your strength.
Am I doing like my strength modifier, d20 plus strength mod?
Yeah, strength mod.
I...
Let me just go grab the where are their stats?
Yeah, I don't have any kind of ability to bolster my
You know
strength.
what?
While while you're looking for that, I'm just gonna give Chris or Caleb some information on his spell that he's casting. Your duration is concentration. So that means you have to maintain concentration while you're doing it. You can attack and do other things. Normal activity such as moving and attacking doesn't interfere with your concentration, but you can't cast another spell that requires concentration. You also, if you take damage, your concentration's broken, and if you're incapacitated or killed, it's obviously broken.
Right.
You can use that on someone else with no problem.
Yes, it's he can do what he's about to do.
Okay.
Yeah, he just if he takes damage from it, it'll break.
We're doing strength and not athletics.
Can I take something back quite quick, Ryan? I wouldn't have thought about this in my current state, but he would have.
What?
I can move the disc. So after I was done and I pulled back, I could have moved it over to Zojak's table. And then once they were done, I could have moved it over again, just ready to dismiss it if anyone got close to it.
I don't know if you would have trust it to be moved over on top of the Druid's table, just FYI.
And the Druid's the one next?
No, Zojak's next. But
Okay.
yes, you could totally have done it for Zojak.
Okay, and since Zojak would kind of be aware of it, then yeah, I would do it for Zojak's. Perhaps we might have pulled something like this in the past.
I'm sure I would have heard the spell or noticed something.
Yeah, exactly.
You probably would have felt it brush up against your hand and then
Mhm.
noticed that there was an invisible barrier there.
Mhm.
So there's an invisible barrier there for like another 55 minutes.
All right. I'll use my strong arm, quote unquote, the one that's going to be against the barrier.
Well, 50 minutes maybe. Yeah, 50 minutes. Okay. Yeah, same thing as the last time. It's the exact same outcome. This guy can't beat it whatsoever.
I'm going to fake it and be like, "Arr!"
Eventually his arm also starts to shake, and at some point he's confused, and you also
and I'll be like, ah!
slam his hand down.
Then I dismissed it
Okay.
with the clapping.
The only reason I don't think you would have done it for Caleb is because you barely know him.
And he wouldn't know what it was.
And you can't trust him to not just tell on you.
What's this? Yeah.
Yeah, what's going on here?
And you would have judged all that and known better to do that.
That makes sense.
So, yeah, 2 down. More to go. The big guy just he's looking stunned now because he's like, holy cow, how did this happen? He's looking at the last 4 of you there. So we got Guy next, actually. I think
Okay.
that's how that's at.
Yeah,
Did you do anything fancy?
I guess I didn't.
Are you going to do anything fancy, or maybe
I still have a
you're
chance
thinking
to?
about doing it?
Hey,
I mean, technically, some time had passed between the 2, and everyone was focusing on the last 2 arm
oh
wrestling.
right, yeah. See, I was kind of looking at my thing that would.
4, 5, 6.
Let me get back to it. Then I thought it was too late, so I was like, God damn.
It's a best of 4, actually. By the way, Best of 4. Not 3 that I said, since I miscalculated that Guy was there.
No, what? Oh my God.
Athletics covers different things.
Okay.
I'd say you could do athletics, yes, if you have it.
I do. I do have it.
It's instead of strength, yeah. So you could do that
Okay.
because it's a strength endurance kind of test.
Okay, yeah. Okay, let me get up there. Come on.
Okay.
And I'll go back to that. Where did I put them? Me sailors. Hello, sailors. Okay.
All right, I'm kind of scared because my last roll was bad. Yeah,
How many
but
drinks have you had?
I've had none. 0.
Beautiful.
I am beautiful. Okay. So, all right, athletic, little dice button. Let's see, guys.
Also,
Whoa. Well,
I'm summoning a mage hand.
That's bad, isn't it?
no,
Not necessarily.
Oh, okay.
what's wrong with that?
Oh, okay.
So yeah, you're winning on this one. I think it's kind of even though, so he has a chance to come back because it's just a straight up actual arm wrestle and not a cheater mode.
Yeah, no joke. They're probably wondering why the guys in the dresses like won so easy.
Yeah.
If
The guy with the horns.
We drink our milk.
You almost have this guy down, so roll again to see if you can put him down for the count.
Okay, what am I rolling again? Is it
Just the same
athletic
thing.
again?
Yeah, athletics. That should be a high check for you, right?
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
plus-
Proficiency and okay, good. Roll. I think you got him. Yeah.
Yes.
You slam his hand down on the table.
okay,
That was a fair check. And
Smirk at him then.
only one.
looking down,
Mm-hmm.
sees that he's down 3-0. He says, "All right, all three of us are going at the same time."
Did
Oh,
I
And
get the mage hand out?
I don't know. What are you doing with it?
I'm getting it summoned, and I'm going to stand near the end near Fia.
Okay.
I don't know if Fia needs it. Okay.
I think Fia might need it because this guy's pretty big, but he's definitely not going to be prepared to be groped under the table.
oh my god.
I don't want to know.
So, yeah, let's go down to the last three of you guys. You're all going at the same time.
What check are we using? Or what check?
Depends. Do you have athletics or do you have ability? I think your thing's an ability score, is it not?
Yeah, it's gonna have to be an ability
Well,
score.
do strength.
Yeah, like when you're using a skill, if you want to use athletics, you would use it. If you have it, your
Oh,
proficiency gets added to it. If you don't have it, it's basically a strength roll. So you can always use the skill button on the sheet.
Oh, okay. So I'll use the skill button. +3.
Ouch.
Oh crap.
I shouldn't say anything.
Fail.
Oops.
Boom.
Okay, so he's winning. He's gonna put you down for the count, and that's actually supposed to be a 3. Oh, we're back to even. Go again.
+3.
Nice.
So Caleb wins his fight. Darren, go again. Because I think you were winning yours.
Damn.
Ooh,
Oh, sheesh.
Oh,
tied
Tie.
right now.
Again?
Yeah, again.
ooh.
That's done. Oh my gosh!
Oh my god! That was an epic one.
It looks like you drag him right to the edge. You just
Yeah.
about have him. And then he, yeah, I don't know. He cheats.
The gods say, not today.
He totally cheated.
All right.
Wow. Really?
Now, when Fia starts hers, and then they start going,
Yeah.
the mage hand is going to start near the knee and work its way up his thigh.
Oh.
You know,
Okay.
brush.
Are both our hands?
I had my
I
own
think
trick
I
up
think
my
you might be
sleeve,
rolling
yeah.
with disadvantage.
You're playing
Yeah.
you're playing footsie with him, sort of.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't think it mattered.
just- I don't think it matters, but we'll say he's rolling with disadvantage. And, yeah, he starts to,
Hold on, I'm not done.
he starts to laugh, and he's being beaten now big time. He's just about gone. And
I rage.
now.
Slam him through the table.
To which you win. Yeah. You kind of just angrily thing, and he's kind of not laugh at the same time as he's being tickled up the thigh. Starts like slapping at his thigh right after the match, and he's trying to like get whatever's off. And wow, yeah. So you guys have won. He's like collects his men. He looks over at him. He smacks the guy beside him, even though he won.
I flex afterwards.
So, all right, man of my word, gather your things. We're going to be gone in a short while, and he kind of angrily storms off towards the boat. It's over this way. The only boat in the port.
I nod.
Aye, Captain.
All
All
right.
right. Well, yep. Let's get our things.
The other pilots go back to like trying to grab booze for the road.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Some road
Drinks
beers.
for the road.
Good job there, Zojak.
Hey,
Nice work.
you too. I give him a wink. Looks like you've been spending some time in the gym next to the library.
Well, you know those reference books are quite heavy. On the shelf, off the shelf.
Indeed.
In, day out.
I'll walk back to the table, grab the great axe, and then grab the rest of the gear. I'm ready.
My workout mainly consists of bottle or stein to mouth and back down again.
You what?
Well, after gathering, I didn't have much to gather because I already gathered earlier when I was afraid Fia was going to get us killed. I'll wait for the rest of them before heading to the dock.
Everyone going for the dock?
Oh yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I'll follow the rest of the party.
I'll wait for Ezekiel.
Yeah.
I'm gonna take Bert's drink because Bert didn't drink a drink.
I pushed that somebody.
Oh, okay.
I drank
Did
it.
we get more?
Barbarian drink?
I
Barbarian
drank
drank
it.
Did we get?
Then I'll
If we
grab
got
a-
new
I'll
drinks,
grab
I'm
a
gonna
road.
give them to him.
I'll grab a
No,
road.
I don't think there's any new drinks unless
Oh,
anyone
okay.
bought any.
Yeah,
Just my bottle.
that's all right.
There's some on the
grab his
table.
bottle and hand it to me.
Yeah.
I'll actually go back there and grab all the coins that you threw on the table, though.
No, I took them back. Remember? I grabbed
Yeah.
them and I pulled them back.
All right.
Okay,
I want to put my shirt back on if I haven't done that already.
We're due
You
for a
haven't.
break. so-
Okay. Or just fling it over my shoulder. No, I want to put it on.
okay, so break after this little bit. So you guys go out to exit out of the Ocean Breeze Inn,
We
head
should
around the
probably
back, and
collect our pay
head back towards pay for what?
for escorting the caravan. The caravan guards. We're leaving now, though.
You
We
might
should
want to
collect
do
our
that.
pay.
Where are you guys going? You just told me you're going to the ship.
Well, we need to collect our pay from the caravan before we take off.
What? That's dishonorable.
So you've exited the
I'll
inn,
not become a part of that.
and you've all grouped up outside of the inn. Let's see what happens after the break.
Thanks for watching on Twitch. We'll be back in a few minutes. If you're watching on YouTube, hit that subscribe button and you'll know when the next episode posts. See you in a bit.